And we're live. Welcome to Simon no茶の間. Excuse it's rather warm in here. I'm wearing my vest, but it could be appropriate later as I may be dancing, and I shall be dancing because of my guest. I'd like to introduce my guest this evening. This evening it's Asagi from Asagi's Life. Say hello, Asagi.
Hello, everyone. It's already people.
So hello, yes, hello Mashu, hello Totally ASMR, hello Radri, if you're still there, Radri, yes.
Radri, where are you? Cool,
good. Right. Yeah. Well, I believe you were at the beach earlier. according to Instagram.
Yeah, back from beach and got online, so I look a little mess, but it's a mind.
That's all right. It's just like, you can brush the sand off the floor later.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So how's your week been so far? It's the weekend now, you can relax. Oh, hi, Drew.
Oh, Drew, you're here. Drew senpai.
Yes, I am beautiful. Hello, Drew.
Nice. It's actually my first time doing live stream, so.
Well, it's fairly straightforward. It's basically like Skyping on steroids. It's basically with all this. I mean, my fancy backgrounds and everything. I mean, later you will see my real living room. When we get to the interlude part, which we have not practiced or discussed or anything. So, I don't know. Will you be able to dance? This is the question. Would you be able to? You might have to move your laptop back and do a minimalistic dance. I shall do a very very minimalistic dance also.
Yeah, very small.
Everyone is beautiful. Yes, Ty. Yes. Just keep smoking that stuff, and everyone is is beautiful. So let us start. Let's start from the beginning, because today's hangout is about your passion. Not big ass chap. No, it's about it's about ballet. And I shall now ask you the first question, and hopefully you can answer it for me. You started doing ballet at the age of 4, I believe. I've looked at all your videos, so I believe I'm correct. 4, the age of 4. Mm-hmm. Now, I understand that this is quite common in Japan for Japanese mothers to take children at that age, at such a young age, to ballet class. What I want to ask is, do you remember if it was something you wanted to do? You said, Mama, I want to do ballet. I want to do ballet. Or did your mother take you and said, you're going to do ballet? And you said, yes. Okay.
Yeah, since I was very little, I don't really remember everything. But actually, the idea to send me to the ballet class, was from my grandma. She loves to watch ballet, and she wanted to want her daughter, but in previous age, it's not really common to learn ballet. It's not too expensive, so my mom didn't do that. In my age, it's getting to be a common thing to do, so they sent me to the ballet class. I was very tomboy.
Oh, you're a tomboy.
Yeah.
You would never know. You would never know.
And then they thought ballet is a really good way to release my.
Right. Yes. Just sort of get so that when you came home at night, it was a lot easier to deal with you. Well, that leads me nicely onto the second question. When you said it was expensive, I remember, yes, sort of your mother must have been sort of in the 1950s and 60s. Yes, it would have been probably quite sort of expensive then. But the ballet classes are what is known as part of Okeiko Goto. Have I pronounced that correctly?
Or you can say 習い事. 習い事.
Well, I googled Okeiko Goto, which is yeah. But those are sort of like that's like after school classes. It's not the same as Juku, which is cram school, but it's like after school classes for all kinds of things, isn't it? Hello, Derek Sign. Hello, Derek Sign.
Yeah.
Somebody called Derek.
My biggest friend.
Hello, big ass friend. Yes. It should be forever known as big ass friend, Derek. I'm sorry. But yes, so this Okeiko Goto, it's quite common, and it can include all kinds of things from swimming to cooking to patchwork, anything. But it's just like for hobbies and interests. But ballet is also included in that. But I was looking at a research paper. Oh, I've done my research. A research paper from a Japanese woman in Canada who did a PhD on the subject, and she said that ballet is often chosen as a subject for Okeiko Goto by Japanese women because of the status of ballet has. It's quite a high status. And
that looks fancy, I guess.
Yes, kind of. Yes, I mean, it's it has a more of an how should I say, a higher status than for example street dance or hip hop dance. In people's minds. Yeah. And do you notice this? Do you get a sense of this amongst your fellow ballet students that they're doing it for the prestige, because it's such, or are they just doing it because they enjoy it, or is it also a sense that I'm doing ballet, it raises me up kind of thing?
Do you mean?
Do you well, to put it bluntly, do you feel that you're doing something that raises your status, as opposed to, I mean, you could do an Okeiko Goto class in car mechanics, or you could choose to do ballet. If you had the choice, which would you do? I mean, what's so to speak.
So I still don't get your question.
Well, the question. Help me out, audience. The question is, it's quite an exclusive. I mean, not everybody appreciates ballet, and it's quite, you have to have a kind of either a passion for it, for dancing, or you have to, but you also see it as improving yourself
in ballet.
Yes. I mean, for you, it was to tire you out so that you weren't a nuisance for your parents, but but do you see what I mean? And if not, we'll move on to the next question.
Just like I said, I back from the beach just now, and a little bit tired. Maybe.
Well, I would grab a beer. Oh, you got a beer. I've got my wine. Carry on.
I also have otsumami, appetizer.
Yes. Well, mine are in the kitchen. I may have to go later and get some. Yes. Yes. Carry on. You're free to eat, drink, and and is Big Ass there? Hello, Big Ass, or is he somewhere else? He could go and fetch your stuff from the kitchen. So let's move on to the next question quickly before we get stuck on this one. Now, I earlier, because one of my friends on Facebook commented on our advert, and she said, "Oh, Simon," she said, "go and get your tights." So, when I messaged you this morning, said I was cycling on my way back from town. I'd been into town for a coffee and to look for some tights, but I didn't find any tights. So if I do dancing later, I'll just be in my trousers. But this leads on to the next question. Ballet and dance in the West, the majority of dancers appear to be women, but this seems to be more so in Japan, from what I've looked up and researched. Are there male dancers in your ballet school, and do you notice if there are fewer male dancers in general?
There are some male dancers. Like in my ballet class, they don't have anymore. Maybe 1 or 2 boys, but not grow-up guys.
Yeah. It seems to be there seems to be sort of like a ceiling. There's those 1 or 2 boys may go on to further study, but no. For example, in Japanese ballet classes, which leads on to my next question, that they're kind of open to everybody, aren't they? That you don't have to be a qualified dancer. You don't have to prove. You can just go and apply and be accepted.
Yeah, so, in Japan, everybody can enter ballet school.
Which is quite different to the West, where you have to have a particular body type, whereas in Japan it's free. You can choose, to do it. There are Japanese male ballet dancers. I'll transfer to my other background here, which is a black and white photo of a Tokyo ballet school. So you do have the male dancers there and the female dancers. So it does happen. So there's not many really in your class. There's just these 2 boys, but you haven't noticed in your years of doing ballet. Have you performed with on stage? Always with other women, or also with male dancers?
Usually with ladies, women, or solo, or I even dance with my partner at the time, because we don't have guy students in my ballet class. They invite male dancers from other class or other ballet company, and they pay as a job.
Oh, right. To come and be part of the performance. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I have danced with a guest, one of the guests. They invited. Yeah.
So it does happen. Yeah. It's not just women. Yeah. So I mean, leading on from that, I mean, you've been doing ballet now since you were 4. So how many times a week and for how many hours do you actually practice ballet?
When I was younger, I mean, when I was high school student, I went to the lessons at least 3 times a week.
3 times a week? So and how many hours per lesson?
It depends, but usually 2 hours.
Wow.
1 lesson. And when I have recitals, a performance coming up, we have to practice the performance aside from the lesson.
All right. So on top of the three times a week, you've got performance practice as well. Wow. So that leads into another question, because in your video where you had to do that test piece, and you went for this test, and are there oh, sorry, yes, what that's called what?
Competitions.
Oh, it was a test for a competition. Ah, right. Yeah. So they're sort of are these competitions regular? Do you do regular competitions?
No, I used to be in a competition, and I was more focused on, but not anymore. The last time I participated in was the time, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh wow! So it's quite a while since you've been in a competition. Yeah.
Because in that competition, I got first place, and if I want to improve or if I want to move up, I have to go to national competition, and that takes me a lot of effort and money.
Yes, expensive as well. Yeah, plus time. You'd have to sort of So you have. I mean, that leads into my next question. Sort of, you mentioned before that you have done performances, so you do. I mean, not competitions, but do you sometimes also do performances with your ballet school for the public?
I actually will have a recital this coming November, and I'm practicing for that.
Well, there you are, audience. There will be a link in the description from Asagi, or go to Asagi's channel, subscribe, and no doubt there will be a video announcing this, and you can all go and watch.
But you have to buy a ticket from me, so
yes, yes,
limited kind of, and it's a small venue in Chiba, so I don't think not anybody can come, but
well, there you are. Only those with access to exclusive access. So
totally ASMR.
Oh right. Oh, big ass friend changed his YouTube name to Big Ass Friend. Sorry, mate. It works for me now. Yes. So he'll be going. Oh, the power I have over people. Oh God. Nice one.
So I think I call you Totoro ASMR. I think. I don't know what your real name, but
his real name is Bernie, which is not doesn't sound quite as cool. Totally ASMR. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Blow Up Doll. What your real name is? God.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not one of your friends, is it? Oh.
What am I saying? Squid. Legs.
Squid legs. All right.
Yeah. It's like a old dude food.
Old dude food. Oh well, you send me some. I'm an old dude. I'll eat squid legs any day. Oh dear.
By the way, is it Rina or Mashu? Maybe Rina.
Rina and Masha are both there. Rina also went to ballet class, and her mother sent her. She said, according to my notes here, we've reached interlude period, which we did not discuss. I mean, I sent you the questions, and what do you think? I mean, you go and chew on your squid legs for a bit, but I've not got any music prepared.
Music.
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna do. My suggestion was that we did a sort of, you know, pas de deux.
Huh?
Pas de deux.
Pas de deux, yeah, pas de deux.
Okay, pas de deux. We can't do a pas de deux because you're there and I'm here. But I read that after the pas de deux, each participant of the pas de deux does variations, whereby they do a solo piece. I don't know whether this will work, and I've not got my tights, so it might not. But through the magic of the internet, I may move into my living room. Have you got any? I mean, it's a tall question. Do you have any music that you could play, and any recommendations? And I may do some free-form dance.
Music?
Yeah, I mean, like a piece of music that, for example, I could dance to if you played it.
If I played it?
Yeah, that might work. I mean, just something on your phone, even.
Oh, or YouTube?
Or YouTube, yeah, through your speakers.
Okay.
The audience is now is on the edge of their seats.
What kind of music do you want to dance for? I mean,
what would you? I mean, looking at me, man of no experience dancing. I have done performance art, but that was like 30 years ago.
Taiko drum.
Taiko drumming. Yes, that would be cool.
Dance for it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, I even want to.
You want to? Well, you dance as well. Right, I'll go first.
Yeah.
They're talking about food in the comments. How about Swan Lake? How about you bugger off? Sorry. I'm not doing the nutcracker either. Look, no tights. So, there we go.
And you need a tights for it.
I don't know. No, not for taiko drumming. And I don't have a fundoshi or whatever it's called. So there we are. Magic of the internet. That's the real world. The real world will appear. I shall move this chair. I shall open a curtain. Excuse me.
That's your room.
I shall move my camera.
Are you actually dancing?
Okay. I shall move my green screen. And you can see my real living room.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Oh, facing the wrong way. Here's the camera. Remember, it's your turn after this. Right. Play me that taiko music.
Taiko music.
Taiko music. Or you can hum.
I'm touching.
Talk amongst yourselves, audience. I can't even for this with these glasses and this distance. I can't see what you're saying. I hope it's all good.
I'm playing. Can you hear it?
It's freeform. Okay, I can hear it, but it stopped.
I mean, this is difficult to dance for.
It stopped again. It's musical chairs, this, isn't it?
Right on.
Is that it? You have to turn it up.
Okay.
I'll do my Vincent dance from Kill Bill. Oh no, Kill Bill. And that's a bit fast. That's like dubstep, like taiko dubstep. What are you supposed to do?
Somebody. Oh, nice. Maybe pirouette.
Come on, audience. You'll have a sweat. I bet you're glad now that I didn't get the tights. Big Ass is pissing himself laughing. How long does this go on?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, right. Back to the green screen. Now it's your turn.
Wait,
Your turn.
actually, I don't have a space for it.
You have to do a hand jive or something. That's your excuse.
Yeah. I don't think I would dance for this stream.
Well, you know, there's no obligation. Only one of us has to make a fool of themselves, you know.
I don't have right clothes either.
Ah, you dressed specially not to dance.
So.
Oh, that was the interlude, audience, which didn't quite go as planned. You can do it, says Big Ass.
No, I can't.
Right, what we will do, we'll now move on to, that was a bit of modern dance, because I can't do ballet to save my life. So, but that was kind of, that leads nicely in, getting all serious now, into, I once went to see some modern dance in Belgium, in Brussels.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Annemarie de Keersmaker? Probably not. She's quite a famous Belgian choreographer, and I went to see her. And this is one of her most famous pieces. I shall transfer there, and I shall go to playlist, and I shall let you just see this. And if there's no music, I apologize. If there's no sound coming through from the music, playlist, go back to start. Can you hear the sound?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Can the audience hear the sound? Now, this is an example of European modern contemporary dance, not modern dance. But when I told my friend in Hong Kong, the singer who was on a couple of weeks ago, that I'd seen Annemarie de Keersmaker, because she sent me a link to this video. She was quite impressed that I'd seen this woman. Better don't turn on the volume. Copyright. I'm not you. Well, obviously nobody's hearing this, but it's a kind of, it's a bit like the drumming earlier.
I wanted to play one.
There, it finished. What did you think? What did you think of that? Is that something? I mean, do you do contemporary dance also besides ballet in your studio?
No, I actually do more contemporary ballet rather than classic ballet, because I'm such a classic ones.
That's a good reason.
I mean, classic ballet is very beautiful and cool. I wish I can dance for it, dance more often, but it requires more things. Like I should have more flexible. I should have more, long legs, long arms, more heads even. Like
well, yeah, that's interesting, because that sounds like the typical requirements that. Because I read that one of the reasons it's in Europe, in the West, it's difficult to get into a ballet school is you have to have the correct body shape. They don't even let you apply unless you 52% apparently is the required limit. Your legs have to make up 52% of your body size, so you have to have really long legs, and like you said, the head shape has to be small. So yeah, it's quite a bizarre and requirement for but in Japan they don't have those strictures. And I did read there was a Japanese dancer who was very proficient, and she was allowed to join a Western school and did very well, but she felt depressed every day looking at herself in the mirror practicing because of her body shape in comparison to all the other fellow dancers. It's really unusual.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand how she feels, because in Japan, like it's hard to describe.
Oh, you're frozen. Hello, Asagi-san. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're breaking up.
Really?
Yeah, it must have just been a, yeah. So can you say that again? Because you suddenly froze.
Oh, okay. Well, where am I?
You could understand that woman's sort of feelings because of the body shape.
Now when I go to ballet class, they are much younger than me, like high school students, or less, mostly teenagers, and they are super, like, they are tall and very thin, flexible, like.
Yes, sort of, yeah. Well, you will find this as you get older, such as myself. You will notice that younger people are generally taller than us.
So I feel really bad about my body shape, but I can't do anything about that. So
no. I mean, it's almost ridiculous to be concerned about that. I mean, looking at pictures today, I was looking at pictures for my backdrops. I mean, you've got that one I had before, and with all those slim dancers, but I have seen pictures of people of all shapes and sizes in Japan. That's what I like about the Japanese system, is that they don't restrict. If you have a passion for dancing, if it's something you really want to do, they don't sort of say, hey, no, you can't come in. Your legs are too this, or your arms are not that. I mean, I think that's really good.
Yeah, but they have people who has a desirable body structure. They have big advantage. So yeah,
in all things, everybody, isn't it? I'm going to show you. I don't know whether the sound will come through on this, perhaps, but the sound is not absolutely necessary, because you say you do more contemporary dance, and I googled imaged or even searched on YouTube for I put in Japanese contemporary dance because I wanted some material to have on the show, and all I got was like one or two videos, and then the rest was yosakoi, which is not. I mean, it's dance, but it's not contemporary dance. It's not the kind. But I did find something on Vimeo, which I've ripped, and recorded. And I'd like you to have a look at it. I can't remember the name of the dancer. Her name appears at the end, but she's dancing in Kyoto. So I'll just transfer to that and let you have a look. It takes about 5 minutes. How do I start it? Let's go to this. Let's go to playlist and play. Just let me know if you hear the music. It's not essential, but it helps. Do you hear anything? It's kind of soft music.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
This is from 2016, I think.
Okay. You don't know her name, did you?
It appears at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pause that, and then you can see. Just as a point of interest, I've been to almost all the places that she's danced in.
Oh.
It's more freeform than ballet.
Yeah. It's more like a freestyle.
Mm. And I'm not sure whether that as an interest in having an interest in dance, whether that would be more preferable. I mean, like you said, ballet is very sort of looks good, but you have to learn all of it. This is kind of like you can just let yourself express freely.
なんかアドリブ? How do you say アドリブ? I mean, you have to create your choreograph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you say ad lib?
Ad lib, yes. Yes, you can ad lib your performance. Look, just like I was doing before.
Exactly.
Perhaps I should have worn a red dress. That would have helped.
I mean, I want to do that if I have right place, right cameraman, right clothes to do it.
Yes, I could see you doing this. Yeah, you'd have to get up very early, like she has done. I mean, that's Nanzenji, and she's been to Ninenzaka and Sanenzaka and Arashiyama. She must have done that very early in the morning. Because it's very busy. Yeah, the video is a bit shaky. It's just like my computer is struggling.
Express yourself. I like that. Burning.
Yes, I think this is where her name comes up. She's just going to close her hands now, and then that's the end of the dance, and then her name appears. I like that bit where she just closes her hands.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let's move back to my living room. There we are. So now we'll move back to the questions. The questions now revolve around your channel, and your presence on YouTube. Now, first question, very simple question, and I noticed in the advert, our advert, when Drew mistakenly said that today would be the Tokyo YouTube summer party, and he said, "I've not been invited." But actually, it's next week. So, would he be going? Do you think?
Actually, unfortunately, I can't come to the party.
I
already have company trip.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So we're going to see more YouTube videos of hotel rooms. So all those who are going, Asagi won't be there. I'm terribly sorry. I won't be there either, but you're not sorry about that, really. Now, you're quite unique, I would say. I mean, there's Rina Sani here in comments, and there's one or two others, of whom one who cannot watch today, but she's going to watch in the replay. I think I mentioned it to you. It's Tomoko Des. Tomoko Des, she messaged me Friday or Thursday or Friday, and she said she's going to miss seeing the live show, but she'll watch the replay. But apart from her, yourself and Rina, I don't know of many other Japanese women J-vloggers. Tomoko said she would really like to know more. Do you know of any others besides yourself?
Japanese female YouTuber?
Yeah. In I mean, that either vlog in Japanese or in English.
I don't even see Japanese people who makes videos in English. Like, I mean, everybody knows Yuta. That Japanese Yuta.
Yeah, and we won't talk about Nobita.
Not Nobita. I mean, he featured me once, so I don't complain about it.
all publicity is good publicity.
It's very dangerous to talk about.
Yes, well, yeah, but anyway, yeah. So we'll skip that. But yes, it's you're. I mean, you're in a unique position, shall I say, that of being one of the very few English. I mean, so you don't know any others besides that's Tomoko. So you'll have to make friends with Tomoko. So, if you're not already friends with her, you really like that. Now, you recently collaborated in videos with Eric Surf 6 and Tokyo Brittany. Are there any other collaborations likely to happen in the near future with other J-vloggers?
Actually, I have another collaboration with Eric again, and we already filmed the video. And I mean, I still have people who like, oh, let's collab, but it's not really set. But I don't know. Did you?
Well, Radri is here. He's still here. And you were in a video with him and Eric. So and Radri may be contacting you, and you may be like you said, why come Japan? LOL.
Why come Japan? I kept being in his stream, so because I already here.
Yeah. Well, I know that might be an interesting angle.
I'm waiting for your offer, Rodri.
There we are. Rodri, mention it, offer now in comments. Your chance is here.
I recently collaborated with people, and thinking about more people. I'm open for collaboration, but also I think I should be more careful about who to collab with. Like, sometimes if I do collaboration so randomly, it might fail or it doesn't really good for each other. So yeah, I think I should be, I want to collab people who
yes, who you're interested in and who you think would be safe to collaborate with. Now, right, having watched all with regard to there being a limited number of Japanese vloggers that vlog in English, or even I'm not sure. There must be Japanese vloggers that vlog in Japanese, but I'm not sure. But commenters, subscribers. I've watched nearly all, as research for this show, I've watched nearly all your videos and noticed that there are very, very few comments from Japanese viewers. So the question is, do you aim for a particular audience at all, or just make your videos and wait to see who watches and subscribes?
Yeah, my channel is still pretty small, and I was still trying to find out what kind of people are interested in my content. And then look into my analytics on Google.
Oh yes, I still haven't found out how to do that thing that you showed.
Yeah, most of the people are guys.
Yeah,
80% or more are guys, and I think 70% is foreigners. So maybe Japanese people are not really interested in my content, or maybe I should make
perhaps if you have occasionally spoken Japanese in your videos. Maybe they feel sort of unsure because you're speaking English. I mean, it's like I'm subscribed to an American called Natalie Nachan, and she's American, but she speaks Japanese, and I'll watch her videos sometimes, and I think I don't understand the word she's saying.
Well, her Japanese is pretty like gyaru, like young girls.
Yeah. Modern Garo, sort of Taisho period thing. Yeah. So you basically make your videos because you want to, and you're not aiming for a particular audience as such.
But right now I'm focusing on foreigners. Like, I recently have figured that people from outside of Japan are very interested in what Japanese people think, what Japanese people actually, their lifestyle. So I think I should focus on that kind of like cultural exchanging content.
I mean, you're in quite a unique position to do that because of your job. I mean, it takes you to America, and takes you to Shanghai, where you get wasted.
Yeah, my impression for like Chinese people, American people, or Yeah.
Mm.
And then, I mean, I recently had a tie-up video, tie-up with a company video for the first time, and I just filmed it, and now I'm the editing, and that is also a service which connects Japanese people and foreigners.
So that's not YouTube. That's like a company video.
Yeah, the company asked me to review their service, and then I'm working on it.
Oh, cool. So you're now the official videographer for your company. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, that's my first job for YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, you have asked for more money, of course, and you know this will mean a raise. I hope.
Yeah, they pay me, but you know, because I'm still small channel, they don't really. It's not a big amount, but still means a lot to me. So I.
That's an interesting avenue that using your YouTube as a YouTuber, approaching the company you work for and saying, you know, I can promote our business. That's brilliant. I mean, you know, I wouldn't particularly want to do that with my business, but yeah. Yeah.
You don't get tie-up? Okay.
Sorry?
Do you get like offer from companies?
No. I mean, you said your channel was small. You have like 5,000 subscribers. You have to look at go to my channel and look at the number of subscribers I've got. And I'm a nano channel. You have micro channels, and you have channels like mine where I've got 253 subscribers. So most of those are dormant. So,
why?
I don't know. I've been doing this thing for 5 years, 6 years nearly. So I just do not expose myself sufficiently. Probably.
Are they all subscribed to him? Like people who are watching this stream?
I think most of the people Big Ass might subscribe. I don't know, but I mean, everybody else is already subscribed. I think.
Big Ass friend, you should subscribe to him.
Jolly good. That's one more in the bag. Okay. Now, you've been on this live stream. I didn't realize this was the first, because my question was you've been on some others, but you've not. This is your first live stream. I'm sorry, it's baptism by fire. But would you?
Awkward, sorry.
but would you, on the basis of this, would you consider doing your own live stream or show? And if you would you focus on dance, or would you be more like the way you focus on your videos?
I like making dancing videos, but it doesn't really get views. But I don't really mind. That is just for my passion, and if I have audience that really lovely, and like and I'm interested in live streaming, but I'm not as fluent as doing live stream in English.
Yes, yeah. So in your videos, you have a chance to edit and go back and say it again. Yes.
Yeah. I look really fluent in my videos, but actually I'm really practicing sometime, and okay, I film it, and I refilm it, and edit it. So yeah, it's pretty hard for me to speak like ongoing.
Yes, constantly with me coming at you like this with questions. I'm extremely grateful. I mean, if you had only been able to speak Japanese, I would have been very stuck today. I mean, when my friend Nuts was on, I had help. I had help in the audience with her, because her English is good, but she also kind of struggled. Getting on from that, I mean, YouTube. I mean, I've been doing it now for 6 years. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years. How would you say that YouTube has made a difference in your life, if any? Has it made a difference to your life?
YouTube?
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, since I started YouTube, I made some friends from other countries, either online or offline. And then that is really great for me because it's really difficult to make friends, people from outside Japan. Yeah. And then I get a lot of information or knowledge from my subscribers. Like when I make videos about food in Japan, like what I eat video, they comment like, "Oh, we don't have this, like natto or."
Yes, it's fairly sort of unique Japanese. Yes, or squid legs.
Probably, yeah, it's hard to get in.
Yeah, I can't go down to my local supermarket and say, "Can I have some squid legs, please?" They look at me going, "What the hell is he talking about?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting for me to look through all the comments, my comment section, and yeah, lots of good things.
So it's a positive. It has positively influenced your life. Yes, yeah. I mean, from my point of view, I mean, if I didn't have YouTube, I would be stuck. Really, I would be forced to go out and and socialize with Belgians instead of being I have the luxury of being able to freely speak English, once a week. I can speak it with my sons. My youngest son prefers Dutch, but my oldest son, I can speak quite happily English with him. But,
in Belgium?
Yes, in Belgium, you've got there's three official languages. You've got Dutch, which is in the north part of Belgium. In the south part of Belgium, you've got French, and then there's a little part tucked away in the east that used to be part of Germany, and they speak German there, but nobody really takes any notice of them. So yes, the main language in the north is Dutch, and then you've got Brussels, where they're supposed to speak both languages, and then in south of Brussels you've got French. So yeah, most people think of Belgium and they think everybody speaks French, which was true until the 1960s, and then the Dutch speakers got very pissed off and became more economically powerful, and now the country is kind of split. It's complicated. It's complicated.
So this channel gives you to connect with people in Japan?
Yes, I mean, it certainly helped me connect with people in Japan. I mean, without this channel, I mean, not just this channel. When I was doing the other show, the Three Old Dudes, that helped me connect with lots of people in Japan. People like Tomoko Des, Gimme a Flake Man, Hiko Simon. All those kind of people, all the sort of J-vloggers from back then, and I actually went and met them as well when I first visited Japan. So it's kind of a strong connection there with using this channel. Yeah. So if I come to Japan, if I'm my girlfriend, she still hasn't said. If she gives me some definite dates, I shall come over and I shall be in Tokyo, and I shall be meeting up with people. So hopefully yourself included, and Mike. Apparently he's called Mike, big ass. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully that will happen. I'll let you know. Yeah. Well, we appear to have come to the end of the show.
Okay.
Okay, you can go off and shower off the sand and everything, and you've survived your first ever live stream.
Yeah, I nearly. I mean, I managed to it, but I mean, what do you think? Do you want me to do live stream? Like my viewers want me to do live stream?
I would say that you would get quite a lot of people coming to watch. Yeah, and it would be quite successful. Yeah, it might be funny. I mean, you could do it. I mean, some people just do a solo live stream. They use the app on their phone and do just live streaming from YouTube Live, which is different to this. Or you can do it from your laptop or whatever, and do a live show. I would do a live show to start with because you've got kind of more control, and you could either do solo, which way you've got to talk yourself for an hour, or with the audience, or you could get a guest on. That's what I do. I get guests on, so I don't have to talk for an hour on my own.
But it was really enjoyable. I enjoyed watching their comments and talk. Like it feels more, I don't know, connected. People who watch this.
Yes, so you can interact with the audience, which terribly sorry, audience, I didn't do that too much.
So yeah, I would.
Don't pressurize her if she doesn't want to. I mean, I'm not pressurizing her. I mean, it's a suggestion. Hello.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So we shall just wait and see. Yeah. Oh, Radri's internet cut out. Well, you have to keep putting money in the meter, Radri. I don't know. It's his girlfriend in the other room. She's pulling the wire out. Saying, "Come on!" Right. I don't know about you, but apparently 2.5 Ayajis. Do you know 2.5 Ayajis? Give me a Flake Man and Hiko Simon.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Their show should be starting right now, or they were going to start after mine. So I may be going to watch that. So I might see you there in comments if you haven't had enough of YouTube for one evening. But I should like to say thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed your very first live stream.
Yeah.
I'd also like to say thanks to Mike for subscribing, and Radri, hurry up with your part of the advert, won't you? And that will be appearing next week. You'll see that. It's quite bizarre. And Radri will be my guest next week, and I will be his guest. It's very mutual. His show will be in my show next week. So that's what's happening next week, and I look forward to seeing you all there. You'll get it to me, Radri. Jolly good. Right. Okay. Thank you, Asagi-san. Maybe see you in comments at Victor's Live, and I shall obviously sort of contact you now and again, because come April of 2019, I shall have been doing this for about a year, and I'm going to ask everybody who's ever been on to come on again for a special. So you should be appearing again, hopefully. Okay. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. And thanks for joining. See you next week. Bye.